Now we will do miscellaneous exercise of chapter 2 trigonometric functions, inverse trigonometric functions. When we do miscellaneous exercise, we will not do all the questions because we have done same type questions in previous exercise. So that type of questions we will avoid, and the questions which are something different, difficult, etc. we will do here. So question number miscellaneous exercise, question number 1. We need to find cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6. So this type we have done. Anyway, I will explain. Cos inverse cos theta is equal to theta if theta belongs to principal value branch. So the principal value branch is 0 to pi, closed interval 0 to pi, closed interval 0 to pi. So here 13 pi by 6, 13 pi by 6, that is 13 into pi by 6. Pi by 6 is 30. So 13 into 30, 13 into 30, that is above 180. 13 into 30 is above 180. So we cannot write a cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6 equal to 13 pi by 6. We cannot write because 13 pi by 6 is not in between 0 and pi. So we have to change it. So we will write cos inverse cos 13 pi by 6. So we can write as cos 2 pi plus pi by 6. So when we take LCM, 12 pi plus pi, 13 pi by 6. So that is correct. Cos inverse cos 2 pi plus pi by 6. And here that is equal to cos inverse 2 pi plus pi by 6. So we can find the quadrant cos 2 pi plus pi by 6. So when we find the quadrant 2 pi plus, that is first quadrant, 0, then pi, then 2 pi plus, that means first quadrant. In first quadrant all the trigonometric functions are positive. So cos 2 pi plus pi by 6 will be positive. And here multiples of pi, so the function will be same, cos pi by 6. So we can replace cos 2 pi plus pi by 6 is equal to cos pi by 6. Then cos inverse cos pi by 6 equal to pi by 6 if pi by 6 belongs to this interval. Pi by 6 is 30. So 30 belongs to 0 to pi. So we can write cos inverse cos pi by 6 is equal to pi by 6. Since pi by 6 belongs to closed interval 0 to pi. So we got the result. The second question, tan inverse tan 7 pi by 6. Tan inverse tan 7 pi by 6. And here tan inverse tan theta is equal to theta when theta belongs to principal value branch. So here the principal value branch is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, open interval. And here 7 pi by 6, that is 7 into 30. So 7 into 30, that is 210, that is not in that interval. So we have to change it. That is tan inverse 7 pi by 6. So we can write as tan pi plus pi by 6. So pi plus pi by 6, that is 6 pi plus pi, that is 7 pi by 6. So that is equal to tan inverse. And here tan pi plus pi by 6. So quadrant pi plus, that means this quadrant 0 pi minus here, pi plus here, 2 pi minus here, 2 pi plus here. So pi plus, that means third quadrant. In third quadrant tan is positive. All students take copy. So here tan pi plus pi by 6, tan pi plus pi by 6, that is equal to tan positive, and here multiples, so tan pi by 6. So we can write tan inverse tan pi by 6. So tan inverse tan pi by 6 is equal to pi by 6. So we got the answer pi by 6. Now we are going to do question number 3. Third one, prove that 2 sin inverse 3 upon 5 is equal to tan inverse 24 upon 7. 2 sin inverse 3 upon 5 equal to tan inverse 24 upon 7. That is our question. Here we have trigonometric formula, inverse trigonometric property will end. 2 tan inverse will end. But 2 sin inverse we didn't learn. So 2 tan inverse x in terms of tan inverse. 2 tan inverse x in terms of tan inverse, that is 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So that is the property number 6. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So here sin inverse 3 upon 5 we want to convert into tan inverse form. So sin inverse 3 upon 5 is equal to theta. Therefore, sin theta is equal to 3 by 5. So we can draw a right triangle and here theta 3 and 5. So sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So 3 upon 5. So when we apply Pythagoras theorem, base is equal to 4. So we can write a tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. Therefore, tan inverse 3 by 4 is equal to theta. So we can write sin inverse 3 upon 5 and tan inverse 3 upon 4 both are equal. So LHS we will write LHS is equal to 2 sin inverse 3 upon 5, that is equal to 2 into sin inverse 3 by 5 we will write tan inverse 3 by 4, that is 2 tan inverse x. This formula we can apply. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square, that is tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square, 3 by 4 whole square, that is tan inverse 2 and 4 cancelled, that is 3 by 2 upon 1 minus 3 square, 9 by 16, that is tan inverse 3 by 2 divided by taking LCM 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7 by 16. LCM, when we take LCM 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7 by 16. Then we can write a tan inverse 3 by 2 into 16 by 7 cancelled. Here we will get a 8. So we will get a tan inverse 24 upon 7. So we got the result, that is equal to RHS. So tan inverse 24 upon 7, that is RHS. So we got the result. So we have done question number 1, 2 and 3. Then fourth question onwards. Question number 4, 5, 6, 7. Question number 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost the same. So I will explain one of them. So we will do question number 6. Prove that cos inverse 12 by 13 plus sin inverse 3 by 5 equal to sin inverse 56 upon 65. That is our question. So here cos inverse 12 by 13 plus sin inverse 3 upon 5 equal to sin inverse 56 upon 65. So that is the question. So we need to convert this expression in terms of tan inverse. So cos inverse 12 by 13. So we can draw a triangle, and before that we can write cos 12 by 13 is equal to theta. Therefore cos inverse 12 by 13 is equal to theta. Therefore cos theta is equal to 12 by 13. Cos theta is equal to 12 by 13. We will draw a right triangle. Then cos theta is equal to 12 by 13. So we will, cos theta is based upon hypotenuse. 12 here, then 13 here. So when we apply Pythagoras theorem, we will get a perpendicular. Then we can convert cos inverse 12 by 13 in terms of tan inverse here. Tan inverse that number divided by 12. And similarly sin inverse 3 by 5 we will convert in terms of tan inverse. Then we will get a tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Then we can apply that formula. So LHS will be in terms of tan inverse. Then that tan inverse we can convert it into sin inverse form. So again we will draw a right triangle. Then we will get a this one. So here we can find a triangle ABC. So AC is equal to square root of AB square minus BC square, 13 square minus 12 square. That is square root of 169 minus 144. That is equal to so here square root of 13 square 169 minus 12 square 144. So 25, square root of 25, that is equal to 5. So here we got altitude 5, 144, 25, so 169. Now we can find tan, that is LHS. LHS is equal to cos inverse 12 by 13 plus sin inverse 3 by 5 equal to cos inverse 12 by 13 and tan inverse 5 by 12. Both are same. So here we can write tan theta is equal to 5 by 12. Therefore tan inverse 5 by 12 is equal to tan inverse 5 by 12 is equal to theta. So cos inverse 12 by 13 and tan inverse 5 by 12 are same. So we will write tan inverse 5 by 12 plus sin inverse 3 by 5. Again we can draw sin inverse 3 upon 5 is equal to theta. Therefore sin theta is equal to 3 by 5. Again triangle theta 3 and 5. Sin theta is 3 by 5. Opposite side by hypotenuse. So this will be 4. Therefore sin inverse, therefore tan theta is equal to 3 by 4. Therefore tan inverse 3 by 4 is equal to theta. So sin inverse 3 upon 5 and tan inverse 3 by 4 both are same. So sin inverse 3 by 5 we can write as tan inverse 3 by 4. Then now we can apply tan inverse x plus tan inverse y formula. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y 5 by 12 plus 3 by 4 divided by 1 minus 5 by 12 into 3 by 4. That is equal to tan inverse. Simplify. LCM here 12. Then 5 plus 12 upon 4, 3. 3 into 3, 9. Divided by 12 upon 4, 3. 3 into 3, 9. And here we can take a LCM 1 by 12 into 4. So we can cancel for 3 and 4, 12, that is 4. So 4 into 4, 16 LCM. 3 and 12 cancelled. 4, 4 into 4, 16. Then numerator will be 16 minus 5. 16 minus 5. 16 minus 5. That is equal to tan inverse 14 upon 12 into 16 upon 16 minus 5, that is 9. Then we can cancel 4 4s and 3. So we will get a tan inverse 14 into 4, 56 upon 27. 56 upon 20, that is tan inverse 56 upon 27. Then we want to show that tan inverse 56 upon 27 and sin inverse 56 upon 65, both of them are equal. So here we will draw a triangle theta. So here we can write a tan inverse 56 upon 27. Tan inverse 56 upon 27 is equal to theta. Therefore tan theta is equal to 56 upon 27. So 56 upon here it is 27. Then we will apply Pythagoras theorem, and here when we apply Pythagoras theorem, here A, B, C, so we want to get a sin inverse. So sin inverse, so AC square, AC is equal to square root of AB square plus BC square, that is equal to square root of 56 square plus 27 square. So when you simplify, you will get a 65 here. So when we simplify, you will get a 65 here. So we can write a tan inverse 56 upon 27 equal to sin inverse 56 upon 65. So that is equal to sin inverse, because sin theta is equal to 56 upon 65. Sin theta is 56 upon 65. Therefore, sin inverse 56 upon 65 is equal to theta. And here also both the trigonometric theta. Therefore, we can say that tan inverse 56 upon 27 is equal to sin inverse 56 upon 65. Sin inverse 56 upon 65, that is equal to RHS. So we got LHS equal to RHS. Then the same way we can do that 4 questions. Question number 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost the same method. We need to change the trigonometric ratios. Then we will do question number 8. 8th question. Tan inverse 1 upon 5 plus tan inverse 1 upon 7 plus tan inverse 1 by 3 plus tan inverse 1 by 8 equal to pi by 4. So that is our question. So here, first we will apply that formula here. Then tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to LHS. Tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus x into y. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x plus y upon 1 minus xy. Then again we will apply that formula, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y, that is tan inverse x plus y 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8 upon 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 by 8. So that is LHS. So when we simplify, we will get a tan inverse, we will get a 1 upon 35 upon here also 35 denominator, 35 minus 1, that is 34 plus tan inverse, sorry, here LCM 35 numerator will be 7 plus 5 12, and here LCM 35 minus 1, that is 34, and here LCM 24. The numerator will be 11, 8 plus 3, 11, and the denominator will be LCM 24, then 24 minus 1, that is 23. So this will be tan inverse 35 cancelled, 12 by 34 plus tan inverse 11 by 23. That is equal to, again we can apply the same formula, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. That is tan inverse again x plus y divided by 1 minus xy, 12 by 34 into 11 by 23. So simplify, then we will get a tan inverse one expression. Then it may be when we take LCM, we will get the answer. Here we can find LCM, that is tan inverse product of 34 and 23, that is the LCM. Then numerator will be 12 into 23 plus 11 into 34. Then denominator 34 into 23, that is the LCM. Then 34 into 23 minus 12 into 11. Then here simplify. Then when we simplify this one, maybe you need to do the calculation. So it may be tan inverse 1. Its value will be tan inverse 1. So tan inverse 1 is equal to pi by 4. So we will get the answer pi by 4. So we got this question. So here you need to do that calculation. Now we will do question number 9. Ninth question. Prove that tan inverse root x is equal to 1 by 2 into cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Tan inverse root x is equal to 1 by 2 into cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. We can write this expression, or when we cross multiply this one, that is 2 into tan inverse root x. 2 we can take from here, equal to cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Both the expressions are exactly same. So here we have taken that 2 from denominator to right side to left side. So here we need to do LHS equal to RHS, or we can prove here LHS equal to RHS. If LHS and RHS are equal, then same here also. So in this question, 2 tan inverse root x, 2 tan inverse x in terms of cos. 2 tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. So that is the formula we learned. 2 tan inverse x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x square upon 1 plus x square. So LHS equal to 2 tan inverse root x. That is equal to, use that formula, cos inverse 1 minus root x square upon 1 plus root x square. That is cos inverse 1 minus root x square, that is 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. So here we got 2 tan inverse root x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. That is 2 tan inverse root x is equal to cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Now we can take the 2 from left to right. Therefore, tan inverse root x is equal to 1 by 2 into cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. So we got the result. Tan inverse root x is equal to 1 by 2 into cos inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. We will do question number 10. Tenth question. Prove that cot inverse under root 1 plus sin x plus under root 1 minus sin x divided by under root 1 plus sin x minus under root 1 minus sin x equal to x by 2. That is our question. Cot inverse under root 1 plus sin x plus under root 1 minus sin x divided by under root 1 plus sin x minus under root 1 minus sin x equal to x by 2. So here LHS equal to. So we need to convert this expression into cot inverse. If you get here cot x by 2, cot inverse cot x by 2 equal to x by 2. So we need to reduce this expression into cot x by 2 form. Cot x by 2 means cos x by 2. We need to get a cos x by 2 and the denominator sin x by 2. So here we can replace 1 by cos square x by 2. Cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 is equal to 1. And sin 2 theta is equal to sin 2x is equal to 2 sin x cos x. Therefore sin x is equal to 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So we can use that identities. We learned that identities in 11th standard. Cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. Then sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. Therefore half of the angle sin x is equal to 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So we will replace LHS equal to 1. We will write we will write here left side LHS equal to cot inverse under root 1. We will write as cot inverse cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2, that is 1, plus sin x 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2, 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So that is the first radical. In the place of 1, cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 plus 2 sin x is equal to 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So here we will write that identity 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So the same expression here also. Plus second part under root 1, that is cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus sin 2x. So we have written sin x is equal to 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 and cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 equal to 1. So we are using these two formula. So here sin x equal to 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 divided by, then first one under root again 1, that is cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 plus sin 2 theta 2 sin theta cos theta sin x 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2 minus under root again 1 cos square x by 2 plus sin square x by 2 minus 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. That is equal to cot inverse. Here a square plus b square plus 2ab. A square plus b square plus 2ab equal to a plus b whole square. So we will get a cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square under root cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square plus same way under root a square plus b square minus 2ab. So cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. Then in the denominator again plus sign under root cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 whole square minus under root cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2 whole square. So here radical and this one cancelled everywhere, cancelled. So we will get a cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 plus cos x by 2 minus sin x by 2. So minus sin x by 2 and plus sin x by 2 will be cancelled. So we will get a cos x by 2 plus cos x by 2, that is cot inverse 2 cos x by 2 divided by, same way radical and 2 cancelled, cos x by 2 plus sin x by 2 minus of in bracket. So cos x by 2 and minus cos x by 2 cancelled. Then sin x by 2 minus sin x by 2, that is 2 sin x by 2. 2 sin x by 2. So 2 and 2 cancelled. So we will get a cot inverse cos x by 2 by sin x by 2, that is cot x by 2. So cot inverse cot x by 2, that is x by 2. So we got the result of cot x by 2. So we got the result. Cot inverse cot x by 2 is equal to x by 2. So that is question number 10. Now we will do 11th question. 11th one. Tan inverse. Prove that tan inverse under root 1 plus x minus under root 1 minus x divided by under root 1 plus x plus under root 1 minus x. Under root 1 plus x minus under root 1 minus x plus under root 1 plus x plus under root 1 minus x equal to pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 cos inverse x. That is our question. So here we can replace, if you take x is equal to, put x is equal to cos 2 theta. If you take x is equal to cos 2 theta, then 1 plus cos 2 theta, 1 minus cos 2 theta. In 11th standard we studied 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta and 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta. 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta and 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta. So we can use that identities here. So that is equal to LHS tan inverse in bracket 1 plus, we can replace x by cos 2 theta, 1 plus cos 2 theta minus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by under root 1 plus cos 2 theta plus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta. That is equal to tan inverse 1 plus cos 2 theta, that is 2 cos square theta. So square root is there, 2 cos square theta minus under root 1 minus cos 2 theta, that is 2 sin square theta. 2 sin square theta divided by under root 1 plus cos 2 theta, 2 cos square theta plus 2 sin square theta. That is equal to tan inverse cos square theta and the radical will be cancelled. So here root 2 we can take outside, root 2 into root 2 cos theta minus root 2 sin theta upon root 2 cos theta plus root 2 sin theta. So root 2 we can take common from numerator and root 2 from denominator, root 2 will be cancelled. So we will get tan inverse cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta. So this question we have done in previous exercise. Tan inverse cos theta minus sin theta upon cos theta plus sin theta. So in that question we divided numerator and divided by cos theta. So we have done here onwards the same question. This one we have done in second exercise. So we can divide numerator and denominator by cos theta. So we will get tan inverse cos theta minus sin theta divided by cos theta all divided by cos theta plus sin theta divided by cos theta. So here dividing by cos theta, dividing by cos theta. Then cos theta upon cos theta 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta tan theta. So we will get tan inverse cos theta upon cos theta, that is 1 minus sin theta upon cos theta, that is tan theta, divided by cos theta upon cos theta, that is 1 plus sin theta upon cos theta, that is tan theta. That is equal to tan inverse 1 minus tan theta upon 1 plus tan theta. So this 1 can be replaced tan pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 minus tan theta divided by, because tan pi by 4 is 1, so we can replace 1 by tan pi by 4. Tan pi by 4 minus tan theta upon this one will be same 1 plus, and here tan pi by 4 into tan theta. So because tan pi by 4 is 1, so now we got tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B, that is tan inverse tan pi by 4 minus theta. Sorry, tan yes, because tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B. Tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A tan B, that is tan A minus B. So here A is equal to pi by 4 and B equal to theta. So tan A minus B, that is tan pi by 4 minus theta. Then tan inverse tan pi by 4 minus theta, that is equal to pi by 4 minus theta. That is equal to pi by 4 minus. So here our substitution x is equal to cos 2 theta. Substitution x is equal to cos 2 theta. Therefore 2 theta is equal to cos inverse x. X is equal to cos 2 theta. Therefore 2 theta is cos inverse x. Therefore theta is equal to 1 by 2 cos inverse x. So this theta can be replaced by 1 by 2 cos inverse x. So we got the result pi by 4 minus 1 by 2 cos inverse x. So we got the result. So here LHS and RHS are equal. So that is question number 11. Now we will do question number 12. Twelfth question. 9 pi by 8 minus 9 by 4 sin inverse 1 by 3 equal to 9 by 4 sin inverse 2 root 2 upon 3. 9 pi by 8 minus 9 by 4 sin inverse 1 by 3 equal to 9 by 4 sin inverse 2 root 2 upon 3. That is your question. Here LHS 9 pi by 8 minus 9 by 4 sin inverse 1 by 3 equal to, we need 9, we want to get 9 by 4 there, so we can take 9 by 4 common, 9 by 4 outside. So when we take 9 by 4 outside from 9 by 8, 1 by 2, that is pi by 2, pi divided by pi by 2 minus 9 by 4 outside, sin inverse 1 by 3. That is 9 by 4 into sin inverse 1 by 3 plus cos inverse 1 by 3 is equal to pi by 2. Therefore, pi by 2 minus sin inverse 1 by 3 equal to cos inverse 1 by 3. So cos inverse 1 by 3 is equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse 1 by 3. Cos inverse 1 by 3 equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse 1 by 3. So pi by 2 minus sin inverse 1 by 3 can be replaced by cos inverse 1 by 3. That is 9 by 4. Now we got 9 by 4 same. Here it is cos inverse 1 by 3. There it is sin inverse 2 root 2 by 3. So just draw one right triangle. And here right triangle. And this angle theta. And we can take cos inverse 1 by 3 is equal to theta. Therefore cos theta is equal to 1 by 3. Cos inverse 1 by 3 is equal to theta. Therefore cos theta is equal to 1 by 3. And here cos theta is base upon hypotenuse. So here base and hypotenuse 3. So when we apply Pythagoras theorem, ABC is equal to square root of 3 square minus 1 square. That is square root of 9 minus 1. That is square root of 8. That is 2 root 2. So this is 2 root 2. Then cos theta is equal to 1 by 3. So we need to get in terms of sin inverse. So we can find the sin theta from here. Sin theta is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. So sin theta is 2 root 2 upon 3. If sin theta is 2 root 2 upon 3, then theta is equal to sin inverse 2 root 2 upon 3. So theta is equal to sin inverse 2 root 2 upon 3. And here theta is equal to cos inverse 1 by 3. So we can say cos inverse 1 by 3 and sin inverse 2 root 2 upon 3 both are same. So cos inverse 1 by 3 can be replaced by sin inverse 2 root 2 upon 3. So we got the result, that is RHS. So we got LHS equal to RHS. Now we will do question number 13. 13th question. Solve the following. Solve. We need to find the value of x. 2 tan inverse cos x. 2 tan inverse cos x is equal to tan inverse 2 cosec x. That is our question. 2 tan inverse cos x is equal to tan inverse 2 cosec x. So we need to find the value of x. That is the question. Solve this trigonometric expression. That means we need to find the value of x. So 2 tan inverse x formula in terms of tan inverse. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So that is the formula. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So 2 tan inverse cos x, that is tan inverse 2x, that is 2 cos x, upon 1 minus x square, that is 1 minus cos square x, equal to tan inverse 2 cosec x. So here tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse y, implies x equal to y. Tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse y, implies x is equal to y. So we can write these two expressions are equal, expressions inside the bracket, because here we have same tan inverse tan inverse. Therefore we can write therefore 2 cos x upon 1 minus cos square x is equal to 2 cosec x. That is 2 cos x upon 1 minus cos square x, that is sin square x, is equal to 2 cosec x. 2 and 2 cancel now. Then cos x upon, here we have sin square x, that is sin x into sin x. So cos x upon sin x, that is cot x into 1 by sin x. Or we can write one more step, cos x upon sin x into sin x is equal to cosec x. Cos x by sin x, that is cot x. Then cos x by sin x, cos x by sin x cot x, then 1 by sin x cosec x equal to cosec x. Then we need to find the value of x, so we cannot cancel cosec x and cosec x. So if you cancel, then we will not get that value. So we will find cosec x common, then cot x minus cosec x, when we take from right to left, then minus 1. Cosec x into cot x, then minus cosec x equal to 0. So here, therefore cosec x equal to 0 or cot x minus 1 equal to 0, because their product equal to 0. So at least one of them should be 0. And here cosec x cannot be 0, because if cosec x equal to 0, then the entire value will be 0. So we need to find, therefore cot x minus 1 equal to 0. Therefore cot x is equal to 1. Cot x is equal to 1. So therefore the value of x, or we can write a reciprocal 1 by tan x. Cot x is 1 by tan x. 1 by tan x is equal to 1 by 1, that is 1. So tan x is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to pi by 2. Pi by 4. X is equal to pi by 4. Cot x is equal to 1. That is 1 by tan x is equal to 1. So tan x is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to pi by 4. So the value of x is equal to pi by 4. We will do question number 14th question. We need to find the value of x. Tan inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. This question also, find the value of x, solve. Equal to 1 by 2 tan inverse x. Tan inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x is equal to 1 by 2 tan inverse x. So we can take 2 from right to left. So we need to find the value of x. So 2 tan inverse 1 minus x upon 1 plus x equal to tan inverse x. Now we can apply that formula, 2 tan inverse x. This formula, 2 tan inverse x is equal to, in terms of tan, 2 tan, because here it is tan inverse, that's right. 2 tan inverse x is equal to tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So here we can write tan inverse 2x, that is 2 into 1 minus x upon 1 plus x. Tan inverse 2x upon 1 minus x square. So x means this complete expression, 1 minus x upon 1 plus x whole square equal to tan inverse x. So here tan inverse and here also tan inverse. So the expression inside the bracket equal to x. So that is 2 into 1 minus x upon 1 plus x divided by, we can take LCM here, 1 plus x whole square minus 1 minus x whole square divided by 1 plus x whole square equal to x. So here we need to open the bracket, simplify, cross multiply, etc. Then last we will get the value of x. Sometimes you may get a quadratic equation, or anyway it's not difficult. 1 plus x and 1 plus x will be cancelled, open the bracket, etc. So we can easily find the value of x here. Now we will do question number 15. Sin tan inverse x. Sin tan inverse x. Then we have 4 options. x upon under root 1 minus x square, 1 upon under root 1 minus x square, 1 upon under root 1 plus x square, x upon under root 1 plus x square. So sin tan inverse x is one of them. So we need to verify. So we will write a sin tan inverse x is equal to, we can take tan inverse x is equal to theta. So that is sin theta. So we will take a tan inverse x is equal to theta. Therefore tan theta is equal to x. So tan theta is equal to x. So we got a sin theta, and here tan theta is equal to x. So 1 plus tan square theta, 1 plus tan square theta, like that we will get a. So we need to reduce. We want to get a. We want to reduce sin theta into that form. 1 plus tan square theta or 1 minus tan square theta, etc. Because x is equal to tan theta. So if you want to get that form, sin theta we can write as 1 by cosec theta. Then we can cosec theta we can convert in terms of cosec square theta minus cot square theta is 1. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is 1. So if you reduce it into cot square form, then we can reduce it into tan square form. So 1 cosec square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. Cosec square theta minus cot square theta is 1. So cosec square theta is 1 plus cot square theta. So that is 1 upon under root 1 plus cot square theta. That is equal to 1 upon under root 1 plus cot square theta. Cot theta is 1 by tan theta. So cot square theta is 1 upon tan square theta. That is equal to 1 upon under root 1 plus tan square theta upon tan square theta when we take LCM, and this under root tan square theta will go to the numerator. So we will get a tan theta, under root tan square theta, that will be tan theta upon under root 1 plus tan square theta, that is equal to tan theta is equal to x, that is x upon under root 1 plus x square. So this is the correct option, option D. So that is the answer. Now we will do question number 16. 16th question, sin inverse 1 minus x minus 2 sin inverse x equal to pi by 2. We need to find the value of x. That is our question. So here we can take this expression from left to right. Sin inverse 1 minus x is equal to pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x. So when we take minus 2 sin inverse from minus 2 sin inverse x from left to right, then it will be pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x. Then sin inverse x is equal to y. If sin inverse x is equal to y, then sin y is equal to x. Sin inverse x is equal to y, therefore sin y is equal to x. So here sin inverse 1 minus x is equal to pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x. Therefore 1 minus x. Same way x is equal to sin y. The same way we can write 1 minus x is equal to sin pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x. Same way x is equal to sin y. So sin pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x. Then that is 1 minus x is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Sin pi by 2 plus theta is equal to cos theta. So we learned in 10th standard sin 90 minus theta is cos theta. Therefore sin pi by 2 plus 2 sin inverse x, that is cos 2 sin inverse x. Cos 2 sin inverse x. That is equal to, now we can take sin inverse x is equal to theta. Sin inverse x is equal to theta. Therefore cos 2 into sin inverse x can be replaced by theta. Cos 2 theta. If sin inverse x is equal to theta, therefore sin theta is equal to x. Sin inverse x is equal to theta, therefore sin theta is equal to x. So here we got cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta minus 1 or 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So cos 2 theta we can write as 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So here cos 2 theta we will write 1 minus 2 sin square theta, because we can replace sin theta by x. That's why that is 1 minus 2 sin square theta, that is sin theta is x, sin square theta, that is x square. So left side we have 1 minus x is equal to 1 minus 2 x square. So here 1 and 1 cancel now. Then minus x, we can take minus 2 x square from right to left, plus 2 x square equal to 0. Now we can take x outside, x into, when we take x outside, 2x minus 1. 2x into 2x, that is 2x square, x into minus 1 minus x equal to 0. That is x is equal to 0 or 2x minus 1 equal to 0. That is x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 by 2. X is equal to 0 or x is equal to 1 by 2. And here when we replace x is equal to 1 by 2, then when we replace x is equal to 1 by 2, then sin inverse 1 minus 1 by 2, sin inverse 1 by 2, sin inverse 1 by 2, sin inverse 1 by 2 minus 2 sin inverse 1 by 2, that is minus sin inverse 1 by 2 not equal to pi by 2. So 1 by 2 is not satisfying here. So the value of x is equal to, therefore the value of x is equal to 0. So 0 is the correct answer. So when we replace x by 1 by 2, that value will not satisfy this equation. Therefore the correct value of x is 0. So the correct option is option C. That is the correct option. Option C, that is correct option, 0. Now we have one more question, question number 17. That question is very simple. 17th question. We need to find tan inverse x minus tan inverse x upon y minus 17th question. Tan inverse x upon y minus tan inverse x minus y upon x plus y. So here we can use that formula. Tan inverse a minus tan inverse x minus tan inverse y is equal to tan inverse x minus y upon 1 plus xy. So when we use that formula, it's very simple. Just replace that formula. So we will get a tan inverse. So here inverse is there. Tan inverse x minus y, that is x upon y minus x minus y upon x plus y, divided by 1 plus x into y, that is x by into x minus y upon x plus y. So when we simplify this expression, we will get the answer. So we have done miscellaneous exercise of this chapter. So I think almost all the questions from inverse trigonometric functions we already discussed. So you have to do some extra questions from refreshers also. Then in next class we will start continuity and differentiability. Okay, thank you.